Resentment. Did you know that tolerating breeds resentment? Yeah, what you tolerate in another person that's really intolerable will breed resentment in you. The interesting thing about resentment is that it's like drinking poison, hoping the other person will die. The real piece behind resentment is the fact that the person you really resent is you, because you're not being honest in the relationship. You're not actually talking about what you really want and being forthright. So you tolerate something, you put up with something, you make all kinds of excuses about something, and then you have this hate on for the other person. And the reality is you're the one who's not showing up. So tolerating breeds resentment. Stop hiding. Start showing up in the relationship and create what you really want. It does require that you be vulnerable, that you ask, maybe more than once, for what you really want. But the greatest act of service that we can give in relationship is to find out what the other person wants and give it to them. And what that requires is that you be vulnerable enough to look at yourself and maybe even change your mind and maybe do things differently. And what needs to happen here is you need to get vulnerable enough to look at your own behavior and ask yourself, what are you creating in this relationship? What needs to happen differently from your perspective so that you create the relationship that you really want? So, what are you willing to do differently?